What's up, guys? So we're back yet again. We're going to be doing another video on actually reviewing Megan 2.0. So I have seen reviews on this film. Some people were not entirely happy with this film, and I still wanted to see it. I saw the first one, and I thought the first one was okay. This one, I feel like they wanted to try something, and a lot of people comparing it to Terminator, to other things. They really did take the Terminator 2 route in this movie. I highly agree on that. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is when you have where 2 years have passed since the events of the first film, and between Megan still being somewhere out in the world. You have, of course, Katie, and then you have Gemma. Gemma has pretty much tried to go against anything AI, obviously, because of what happened with Megan and Katie. She's gotten into martial arts. She's tried to do, all these things to forget Megan. And it's kind of hard because Megan really did leave a big impact on her, good and negative. And what happens is there is another AI that is being used by apparently the government, and it is secretly being used by someone else or on their own fruition of the AI called Amelia. Now, what I found really cool is this is Ivana, I can't even say her last name, Sakano or something like that. The one that plays Shinhati in Ahsoka, she plays as the new deadly, beautiful AI robot girl. Now, again, she gave me a lot of Terminator 3 vibes, I guess you'd say. And she starts off as a military informant, goes in, takes care of the operatives, then takes out one of the ones that they're searching for. She goes on the run. She starts making it look like she never existed, taking out all the ones that pretty much helped create her. And the last one, obviously, is Gemma. Now, again, Gemma, she is having issues with Katie because of Katie having issues, and their stuff gets hacked, and then later gets figured out that the FBI is involved. They're thinking Gemma has something to do with it, but unknowingly to them, Megan has been watching them for the last 2 years, and she's also been secretly planning to come back, and she needs their help to build her a new body and be able to go up against Amelia and be able to protect Katie and do all this and that. Now, what's crazy is again, she's already built herself a body, quote unquote, but not fully to where she looks human. They pretty much have no choice after, pretty much having to deal with the authorities and Amelia having control of everything and not sure who to trust and who they can go after, to where Amelia is smart, fast, strong, everything Megan is. Sometimes maybe I would say a little bit smarter, but at the same time, mm, I would say gives them a run for their money. Definitely gives them a run for their money. So they bring Megan back after Katie talks to her. Megan had a secret underground facility all the way underneath their house. She's been there the whole time. And I'm like, okay, so no one's been able to discover her this whole time? That's weird. And we later go through where they're trying to save a possible ally of Gemma, someone she works with. But then we figure out he can't be fully trusted because he's the one that actually is operating Amelia and wanting to take over and show AI is the new thing, but also you can't disown it, you gotta embrace it. Now, again, there are some cool moments in this movie. Some of the fight scenes are okay. Um, some of it I can understand why people are like for example, Katie goes up against a couple military guys. Like, oh, how's a 12-year-old able to do that? It's like, again, if she is in martial arts, I understand. Depending on how good someone is trained, it can happen. So I am gonna let that slide because again, I am a martial artist, and it depends on how you do the move, if someone's expecting it, how quick you are, everything of that nature, and I can get over that. There is a dance sequence in here where Megan goes undercover and she's having to act like a, you know, a bot girl, and she's doing this whole thing, and then she gets revealed. The whole thing with the FBI guy acting like an idiot, that this guy that's constantly going after Gemma, was really annoying. Again, he just wasn't wanting to listen to nobody. He acted like he knew everything, so that was getting annoying. And then there was some other moments in here that I was just like, okay, I'm over it. There was a lot of jokes in here. Some fell, some didn't. Um, you have where, again, there is a showdown between Amelia and Megan sacrifices herself for the greater good because of what Katie has taught her and what Gemma has taught her. And again, there was a cool segment where, again, Gemma lets Megan take control of her and is able to take on all these spec op guys, and then Gemma supposedly knows how to fight, and I'm like, okay, how does she know how to fight? And then she, because she has like some type of chip that goes in her head, and Megan's able to get in there and able to help her. And then finally, when Megan realizes that what Gemma did as a failsafe, just in case if Megan goes bad, she is able to use it to defeat Amelia. And they're wondering, okay, is she actually gone, or what's she gonna do? And again, Gemma was doing all these things to make sure AI would come to a halt, but then she comes to the realization at the end of the movie, again, we need to control it, and we need to nurture it, and we need to show AI that we are not the enemy, that we are not the trying to find the right word. Like, she wants to be there for AI, but at the same time she knows how dangerous AIs can be, and Megan reluctantly survives. Yet again, no shocker there. And at the very end, she's like, okay, so do we save the world or what? Now, again, Megan did come across more as a smartass. She came more as a very independent, more thinker. Because, again, she was prepared for pretty much the end of the world. But, again, there was a lot of T2 vibes in here. There was a lot of T3 vibes in here. There was a lot of, sometimes with the grudge, with the crawling, with the AI robots, all that kind of stuff. And then, I would say with the iRobot movie as well. Again, this movie was not horrible. It was just one of those where it was okay to watch, and it's like good for like one or two times. But if you're a horror movie fan, this wasn't really a horror movie. It was more of a sci-fi action thriller, if you want me to be honest. Because Megan cannot really be considered a horror icon anymore. The first one, yes. Second one, no, she's kind of more like, again, the T-800, if you really want me to get honest, with Arnold Schwarzenegger's character. That's pretty much how I took it. I think the movie was okay, could have been better, yes. I would say, honestly, wait to get this movie if you really want to see it on streaming services like Max or probably Netflix. They're probably going to have it on Max. But if you want to get the DVD when it comes out, get it. Again, I don't have an issue with the characters. I just wish that they would be able to write it in more common sense to where the audience can actually believe it and not just, oh, well, because again, some people are going to want to have logical thinking, the other people are not going to care, and there's some people that's going to outright get angry about the whole thing. Again, this movie didn't make me angry. It was just some of the characters that I really found stupid, and some of the things I found stupid and too longing, and to where, why weren't they eliminated faster, or why weren't they not eliminated to begin with, or other questions that just went on unanswered in this film. But overall, that's my standing of this film. What do you guys think about it? Let me know about it down in the comments. More than likely, I think we are going to be getting another Megan movie at some point. I would say maybe in 2 to 3 years' time, or maybe sooner, depending on how good this one does. But that's just that's just my own personal opinion. I'm kind of shocked we even got a second one. I was a little excited we were going to be getting a second one because I did enjoy the first one to a certain degree, but this one kind of made me feel the same thing to a certain degree. I think that there should be, I would say, better writing in Megan, and I'm hoping that we get it if we do get one, and what the possibilities are for this character. So, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you as always on the next one.